Hello guys. I'm really happy that I can present to you this video where we are going to learn how to create your first product campaign in Blue Instant. First of all, you need to choose the product campaign type. As you can see, we got here also product group campaign, DSA for products, or remarketing campaign, remarketing ads in Google search. But in this case, we are going to create a product campaign. So very simply, just click to the product ads, and now we can see that we got here two options how to create new campaign. First option is to create the brand new campaign with brand new settings from A to Z, or in the future, once you will have already some previously created campaign in your Blue Instant account, you can also choose the second option where you will have the opportunity to create the new campaigns as a copy of the previously created campaigns, very quick and very simple in just a few minutes. So in this case we are going to choose, of course, the first option, so to create the whole new campaign. We are in the first tab called search file, where we need to set the campaign name. So this will be the name of the campaign presented also in the Blue Instant, but also in the AdWords itself. So for example, now we are going to create a campaign for products from category called vacuum cleaners. Okay. Of course, you can choose or decide if you are going to create a campaign for all of your products within your eShop, or if you would like to divide them to more campaigns by some chosen categories, or some pricing, or I don't know, filtered by brands, etc. But in this case, we are going to present you the best practices. So I think that filtering or narrowing the products for some specific categories is the best solution. So the first text box was about the campaign name, and the second is one of the most important part of the whole Blue Instance functionality. And here we have to put the URL of our XML product data feed. So we are here. Just to be sure, it has to be .xml. Yeah. Okay. We have to hit save and continue, and Blue Instant will load our XML and connect to our AdWords account. Okay, great. So we are now in the tab called Tag Assignment and Filters, where we need to map our fields from the XML to some specific tags or fields from the Blue Instance. So first tag is called, or field called, product name. So we need to choose which tag from the XML represents the product name. In this case, it's this one. Then we need to choose the URL. So it's this. Product price will be the price what with the what number. And then we got here the category. So category for selected products, and also the brand or manufacturer tag. We got here also many other custom tags which we can use, or we can leave them empty. It will be totally up to you. If you have some more information within some specific tags within your XML, which you would like to use during the campaign creation, mostly in the text ads or in the patterns or templates for your text ads for your products. If we would like to double check if our tags are mapped right, we can click on the tag preview, and we can see that we got here the brand name, the URL, the price of the product, and the category, and again the manufacturer, which is also presented here in the first place. Below this first mapping, we can see the filters options, so we can also narrow our products within this campaign. As I told you before, that we are going to create the product campaign for products from category vacuum cleaners, we need to definitely filter down our products. So we have to hit the button Edit Categories, and now to choose the right category or categories. In this case, we are going to create uh, products for or tags that's for product from category vacuum cleaners. In this case, we are using the, or me myself is I'm using the XML from a Slovak eShop, so it calls vysavače, which means vacuum cleaners. But no worries, it's the same. If we would like to also narrow the products by the manufacturer or brand, we can choose also these other options. So, for example, we could also advertise for vacuum cleaners just from the brands, I don't know, Tefal or Electrolux or I don't know what. We got here also some forbidden words in product name or must be words in product name. And last but not least, we can also filter our products within the campaign by their specific price, minimum or maximum price. So, for example, we can create tags that's for vacuum cleaners which have prices more than, I don't know, 50 euros. Okay? We can double check it by clicking on the purple button and the refresh button. We can see that the blue instant is generating the whole data about the number of products within this campaign. So it will take a while because we got here plenty of products. As we can see now, the result that in the XML there are almost 100,000 of products, but in our campaign, which we are going to create now, we will have almost 50 of them. Okay. So this is it, and we can hit the save and continue and go to the next step. The third tab is called campaign details. Very simple tab where we have to just choose the location. So in this case we are going to create the ads for Slovakia and in the language Slovak. But if you would like to choose all languages, you can do it by clicking on this or by selecting the select all. So we are going to check only Slovak and untick or uncheck the search network because we do not want to advertise in the search network or in the partners, just in the Google search. Okay, we can hit the save and continue. Okay, we are now in the second most important part during the campaign creation process for product campaign, which called keywords creation. In this case, we have two options how to create the keywords. Very basic option called tag combinations, so we can move by drag and drop some tags from the previously mapped in the tag assignment and filters and combine with them the keywords. In this case is mostly usable, and effective for very specific product types or categories like I don't know, laptops or notebooks or electronics and accessories, so where people are used to search for products for according to their serial numbers and model names and numbers, etc. So just jump back to the first and default option, which was generated or developed and created by Blue Instant itself. We call it truncation or truncating, and it's based on truncating the product titles from behind, from the end to the beginning or to some specific point, thanks to which we can very easily and very effectively create and get the product long tail keywords for your text ads. How we can use it? Just simply clicking on the first option that we would like to create keywords by truncating from the product name. As we can see, Blue Instant by default predefined here some options. First of all, truncating will truncate the product titles from the end or from behind by the specific tag, in this case manufacturer, up to +1 word. Let me show you here in the quick preview mode how it will look like in the end. Yeah, again, generating will take more time because of the number of products, but as we can see here, we got here some product name, product title, and here we got the keywords which will be generated for this specific ad group. What is most important here also is that Blue Instant will create for you in this campaign vacuum cleaners ad group which will be dedicated for each single product. So separate ad groups for each single product and very specific keywords. As we can see here that in this case, Blue Instant just create one-to-one keyword or keywords with the different keywords match types from the original product name. As the Blue Instant truncate further, so he removed the last part of the name of the title. We can see it here. Blue Instant also will be able to create these kind of keywords like we can see here. But in this specific case, as we can see here, those kind of keywords or these keywords are not very suitable for a product campaign, but are very usable for the second main type of the campaign in Blue Instant, which called group campaign. Why group campaign? We will talk about it later, but just in short, group campaign means that once the keyword which is created is obtained, is placed in more than one product name or product title within your XML, it means that in that case that kind of keyword is not suitable for a product specific campaign but for a bunch of products. So we call it group of products or under the group campaign, which means that when somebody is looking for Kercher VC, it means that he could be also looking for Kercher VC 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or any other model or type. So in this case, or because of this, we call it a group keyword, and it is also very unique and words unique functionality, which is far away and most different thing and most how to say effective thing thanks to Blue Instant is the powerful tool in the world. Okay, so back again, we can hit and check the next quick preview. As we can see here, we will have more and more products within this campaign, and those products will have different keywords. And in this case, we can see that first of all, we will create also the one-to-one keyword from the product title. But as we will also remove the last part of the title, we will get also this kind of keyword, which is finally very suitable for our purpose. As you can see, you do not need to do anything inside, almost anything inside of Blue Instant. Mostly, if you have good product titles like this one, which means that manufacturer or brand is placed in the first place. Then we got here some type, and then we got here model, and the rest of some descriptive words. And that kind of product names are very suitable for this functionality, and you can obtain or you can get very quickly and very effectively keywords for your purpose. So this is it, very simple. We got here also some per partes method, which means that Blue Instant will particularly, step by step enable the keywords from the longest keyword to the shortest keyword, which means that in the first run of the update of your campaign, Blue Instant will enable just the longest keyword within your ad groups, and it will wait until the next update. and he will try to look inside your campaign, inside your keywords, if this kind of keyword is eligible for advertisement or it has a status called low search volume. If there is a second case, so this keyword will be with low search volume, which means that you are not able to advertise for this kind of product because of the low search. Thanks to pair parses, Blue Winston will enable the shortest version of the keyword within the ad group. So this is it. On the left side, we can see also the keywords match type settings. So here again, we can see the predefined options like broad modifier and also the exact match type, as we can see on the quick preview mode. But of course, if you would like to use only exact match type, you can click on the preview button and you can see that we will get only the exact match type keywords within our campaign. So just for imagination, let's use our predefined options from our best practices. So in product campaign, you should definitely start using the broad modifier with the exact match type combination of the keywords. Below these keywords match type settings, we can see also the prefix settings. So once you would like to also create the keywords with some prefixes or only with the prefixes, you can you feel free to put it here. Like for example, vacuum cleaner, for example. Yeah, we can see here after clicking on the refresh button how the keywords will look like. As we can see here now, some of the keywords will have the prefixes and some of them no. If we would like to have only keywords with the prefixes, we have to tick on this option, which means that Blue Winston will create only keywords with the prefixes, as we can see on the result here. Yeah, so we can delete it, and what we got here next are the options to words to hide or remove from the keywords or created keywords. Like for example, try to imagine that you have, I don't know, not so huge performance of this campaign after some while. You can see that most of the keywords are with low search volume, or I don't know what. You would like to advertise for keywords without brands, for example. So just for imagination and for this presentation of this video, let's remove the manufacturer from the keywords. So we can tick on the hide words in tag, choose the manufacturer. If the manufacturer will be placed in the keyword, the manufacturer will be hidden. So let's again try to click on the refresh button, and we can see in a while that the keywords will be like this. So we got again keywords with a manufacturer, but also without the manufacturer, which means exactly this. If again, like in the previous settings under the prefixes, we would like to have only keywords without the manufacturer or without the hidden tag, we have to tick this last option, which called create only keywords with hidden or removed words. Okay, so very simple. Yeah. What we got it here more. This was quite a lot about the keywords creation process. As you can see, very simplifying thing from Blue Winston, very simple thing. And we got here also the keywords details, where you can find some options how to automate exemptions for trademark policy, or in some cases when we are going to create the keywords and tags that for pharmacy products, you can tick also or set on this checkbox. And we got here also the keywords noise words and the campaign negative keywords. More about this stuff, just read more what they are for, and that's all. So we can click on the button save and continue, because we successfully set the keywords creation process. Okay, uh, we jump to the templates. Uh, in this page, you are going to create the add pattern or add template for your products, for your text ads. As you can see, we got here a functionality called drag and drop, and also on the left side, headline 1, headline 2 and 3, and description 1 and 2. And on the right side, you can see percentage of covering the products and the visualization of the text that itself. So first of all, basic option is to move the product name in the headline 1. Okay, let the blue instant recalculate the numbers. As we can see here now, 47% of the products will be suitable with this kind of ad pattern, okay? But we can see some here red numbers, which means that headline 2 is not filled, and also description 1, which means that these headline 1, 2 and description 1 are mandatory, you know, you have to fill them out. So we got here headline 1, for example, product name. In headline 2 we can put here some, I don't know, pricing, so just for product price, actual product price, oh sorry, with the euro mark, yeah, sign, and in description 1, here goes your text, okay, just for imagination. As you can see here, we got here the text that we can click on the preview, how it will look like in different products, for different products. But what we got here is one very big issue, which we would like, or Blue Instant try to help you with. It's the state that we have only 47 products eligible for this kind of template. What we can do is to create the copy of the previous one, like this, and now try to use very unique functionality called prolonging headline 1 to prolong to headline 2. After clicking on these arrows, you can see that we prolonged headline 1, in this case product name, to the headline 2. As you can see here, we got here some issues like spaces, etc. But just for imagination, we can do it like this, that we will have just product name in headline 1 and headline 2, and we can see that another 24 products are suitable for this kind of ad pattern. But the problem is still here, that even if we prolong the headline 1 to headline 2, or the product name itself, we can have product names quite longer than the maximum characters within the headline 1 and headline 2, as it is in this case. So we can click on the option and set that we will have to or we are going to cut headline 2 or headline 3 by the whole words. In this case, we will truncate the headline 2 by whole words, and as you can see, at the end, all products are finally covered for this pattern, which, by the way, we can call it by I don't know, our first ad template, okay, with prolonging, for example, which means that you can click on the save button, and you can see here the button called create new ad pattern, which means that you can create as many or as much ad patterns or ad templates for your products within this campaign as you wish, which means that you should definitely have at least 2 or 3 ad patterns for each single campaign, because then at the end you will have 2 or 3 text ads for each single product within your campaign AdWords, and you will have much more performance and opportunities how to A/B testing, how to A/B test your templates, you know. So definitely you should go for creating a second and third ad pattern for your products. What we got here next is subtab called add extensions. You can create the side links or match your previously created side links from your AdWords account to this campaign about the or and on the campaign level, and also creating here or matching your previously created callouts from your AdWords account. And we got here also some URL suffixes for some tracking templates or UTM parameters or anything what you would like to add behind the target URL within your text ads. Okay then, so we are ready here. We can click save and continue. We jump to the almost last step called campaign settings, where we have to choose the right bidding strategy for our campaign. In this case, and in many other cases, we recommend for a start to use manual CPC with the enable enhanced CPC option. And it's because the keywords will be highly new for your AdWords. You have to start and let the AdWords advertise for those keywords at least 2 or 3 weeks, and after that time you can start to optimize your keywords by choosing or changing to different bidding strategy type, or by using some optimization tools or your own scripts in the AdWords account, etc. So we got here also plenty other bidding strategy types, like you can see nowadays in the AdWords itself, but this is nothing unusual and nothing new for you, I believe. If so, go to the Blue Instant blog, search for bidding strategy types and read more about them and choose the best for you. We got here also some advanced settings for each single bidding strategy type. In this case, we can set some default maximum CPCs, like for example we can set, I don't know, 45 cents for each click, and daily budget of course for our campaigns, so we can start with, I don't know, 20 euros per day. Okay, if you would like to click on the preview button, you will see the campaign the product name, its price, and also the maximum CPC, which will be for each single for this ad group. So this was the campaign settings, bidding strategy type, default maximum CPC settings, and daily budget settings. Very simple task, so nothing special, believe. And we can jump to the next step called conversion settings. This step is only for the Blue Instant purpose, and in the way how Blue Instant will recognize the conversions from your AdWords, from your advertising. As you can see here, we got here the last step called automated scripts or Google scripts or rules, automated rules, or call it whatever you want. But to be 100% sure, we need to somehow tell Blue Instant what are the conversions. If the conversions are just the basic value from the conversions tab, or conversion column in the AdWords, just choose the first classic Google AdWords conversions option. If you would like to also include not just the conversions, but also the click assisted conversions, as you can see here, or impression assisted conversions, because nowadays many conversions are created thanks to assisted conversions, we should definitely put and give some extra credit for those assisted conversions and assisted keywords, which were how to say responsible for the last conversion in the AdWords. So let's just keep it this way. You will not hurt to anything. So you can keep just pre-default settings by advanced Blue Instant conversion calculation or Calcula in this case. The last but not least option is the way how we will use the automated scripts from the Blue Instant. You have two options. Choose some of your preferred scripts from these four main group of scripts, or you don't need to use them at all. So if you'd like to use them, first of all, you need to set or tell Blue Instant what is your maximum CPA, so maximum cost per acquisition. In many cases, and also we know that you have some average margin in your eShop, uh, that margin should go here. So Blue Instant will be able to dynamically calculate your maximum CPA for each single product, because we know that you can sell your vacuum cleaners, one for 100 euros, one second for, I don't know, 200 euros, third for 57 euros, etc. But we know that you have average, I don't know, let's just pick 30% margin, yeah. So if you will click on the preview button, you will see that, for example, this product with this price will have 27.44 euro margin, okay, because you have 30% average margin on the product prices. Now we can open the first group of the scripts and we can read it down. But let me tell you about the first. For example, this rule will exclude keywords or pause them and set them as a negative under the ad group, which will have spent more than 1.2 times maximum CPA. So try to imagine, I don't know, the keyword will have spent, I don't know, 35 euros and have no conversion. So very usable, very effective script. So just like let just I don't know how to say, tick on or check this box and let the script work for you. Very important, a very attractive script is also under the third group, called creation of the keywords from the search terms as they are in the campaign. In this case, Blue Instant will create from every search term or each single search term which obtain or which will get the at least one conversion, the basic manual recreated keyword under your ad group with the average maximum CPC. So very attractive, very effective automated rule, and you should definitely use it for your campaign. And the fourth group of the scripts are almost the same like the first group, sorry, but in this case we are talking about the search terms and their performance instead of the keywords. So we are talking about the search terms and when to exclude them. Of course, if you have, guys, your own scripts, your own automated rules, just feel free to use them in your AdWords, or maybe you would like to use some third-party tools, optimization tools like, I don't know, Optio.com, Optimizer, WordStream, or I don't know what, because there are plenty, tens and hundreds of potential optimization tools in the internet, in the world. So feel free to use them, because what is very necessary to tell you is the fact that Blue Instant is very strong in the campaign creation. And just to be true, before you would like or you can optimize some campaign, you have to first of all have really good campaign structure and the keywords within the campaign and the text ads and the ad groups. So this is the stuff what Blue Instant is doing. He's also automated it out, and synchronizing and and updating it every 6 hours. What is very important fact, by the way, because your products and the stock quantities can move from hour to hour, and also the prices can change in the time. And I don't know, many other aspects. So every 6 hours, which is really effective for automation processes and the product advertisement in the Google search itself. So this is it. We can click on the save and continue button, and we got here some very happy information from the Blue Instant that you have finally finished the setting up the campaign, and that your campaign will be uploaded to the AdWords account in 20 minutes from now. We can click on the exit button, and we can see that we created our new first campaign called vacuum cleaners, and it is waiting for upload to your AdWords account, which will be in 90 minutes from now. If you would like to totally pause it and stop from updating and uploading to the AdWords, you can click on the toggle campaign update now. As you can see, we totally pause the campaign and the update process. So in this case, we are totally secured, and yeah, and that's all. So I'm very happy that we came through the whole campaign creation process of the pre-campaign type. And in the next videos, we are going to show you how we are going to create the group campaign for these vacuum cleaners, for example. Because as we saw in the video, there are also plenty of per group keywords very suitable for a campaign called per group ads, and that kind of campaign is one of the most effective campaign time in Blue Instant, and for the users who are already using the Blue Instant. And believe me, those users are nowadays more than 700, and they are gathering conversions every day, every hour, or almost every minute, thanks to our functionality. So thank you very much again, guys, and we will see and hear each other in the next video. Bye.